Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great travel trailer value from Parkway RV Center. And folks, you're about to get a rare opportunity today to buy a brand new camper for a used price. Folks, this is a brand new, never sold, never titled, never used 2017 Keystone Springdale Summerland series. This is the 2720 with a slide. It's got the optional power package, which includes the power tongue jack, the power stabilizer jacks, the outside speakers, and a power awning, plus the Arctic package. Heated holding tanks, well insulated for year-round use. Folks, what this thing originally was cost new, I'm saving you about $10,000. How we got this camper, and this doesn't happen very often, but one of the dealers that we buy their used trade-ins from that sell new RVs, they got into some financial difficulty. So we bought this brand new 2017 off their lot and paid them for it to help them out a little bit. So we've got it here for sale. You get all the benefits of a brand new travel trailer, including the new warranty, for a used price. I mean, you're buying this new 2017 model for well under original dealer cost. And like I said, this is right off the new dealer's lot. The stickers are still in it. Everything in it's never been used. Beds have never been slept in. Toilets never been used. I mean, it is a new trailer, but I've got it for a used price of only $18,900. May have noticed it's got the LED lights on the power awning. Camper's not hurt in any shape, form, or fashion. No scratches, dings, or dents. It's 30 foot long overall, and the dry weight is 6,080 pounds. Spare tires on the back. Got the mount in the back for your grill. You know, it's a lightweight camper, something that you can tow with most half-ton trucks. I never say half-ton towable, folks, because there are a few old-timer half-ton trucks out there from the early 90s that can only tow like 4,000 pounds. So I'm not going to say this is half-ton towable, because there is a small percentage of half-tons that can't tow 6,100 pounds, and that's what it weighs right now. You're going to add a few hundred pounds of water, of personal possessions, luggage, food, things like that. So it's safe to say you're probably going to be pretty close to 7,000 pounds loaded, just estimating. But it does have the power package, which is a very expensive option. You've got a power tongue jack, the stabilizer jacks are power, and the power awning. So you don't have a lot of back-breaking work to set this camper up. You can see the striping and finish. Of course, it's brand new. I mean, there's no excuses there. This camper's, like I said, it's been moved from the factory to the other dealer's lot, to that dealer's lot, to our lot. That's it. That's all that's been towed. Never been to a campground, never been hooked up, never had the night spent in it, folks. It's brand new. So for those of you who are kind of squeamish about buying a used camper, here's your opportunity to save about $10,000. Got the Springdale Arctic Pack, the SM2720BH, which is a bunkhouse. Nice little camper right here, folks. 30 foot, easy size to manage and tow. Let me tell you something, folks. And let me point this out. Notice how the axles are spread apart right there? That gives you a lot better ride and less sway. It's got nitrogen-filled tires too. Another thing I like to point out about a 30-foot camper versus a 22 or a 25-foot camper, the wheels are farther back. So you've got a longer wheelbase when you're towing. For many of you who've towed trailers before, you know the longer the wheelbase, the easier it is to tow and the less sway that you have. So believe it or not, folks, if you towed a 21-foot camper and towed this camper right here, even though it's longer, it's going to tow twice as good. Let's look inside. I've got this running off my generator right now, so I don't have the air running, but everything is going to include a factory warranty by Keystone. That's what we worked out with the selling dealer. So you will have a new warranty when you buy this camper. Slide out has got a large table booth that makes a double bed that 2 adults can sleep on. Got all LED lights, Coleman Mach ducted air system. Like I said, folks, it's brand new. Of course, you know, no new RVs or no new campers come with TVs unless the dealer orders them that way. That's a dealer prep item. So if you want us to add a TV, just let your salesperson know. We'll just charge you whatever the TV and the mount costs to put it in. And we'll put in a comparable TV. It won't be exactly what Keystone would have put in it, but a TV's a TV, folks. Built-in stereo right here. Bluetooth, so you can operate it off your phone. Front bedroom, Queen Island bed. Again, folks, it's a brand new camper, never slept in. We just took the factory bedspread out of the wrapper and put it on there just a few minutes ago. Great floor plan for a family. It's lightweight. You know, the 6,100 pounds is, for a 30-foot camper with a slide, is very, very lightweight, especially considering it's got that extra Arctic package insulation and heated holding tank. So definitely a big plus for wintertime campers. Stainless steel microwave, stainless steel stovetop, refrigerator, Dometic, brand new, still got the stickers in it, of course. Tapes in it, books are in it. And of course, that's where they always put you for some reason. New camper dealers put the books in the freezer. I've seen that on a bunch of them. I don't know why, but there it is. I'll probably cut it off or it freezes it. But anyway, here in the back, you've got two big boy bunks. You know, these aren't just little bunks. These are just about full-size beds. So push comes to shove, you could probably sleep two smaller adults or two kids in each one. So you can sleep up to 4 back here. So this camper's actually got a 8 sleeping capacity. Of course, LED lights, they don't draw a lot of power. Got a little corner closet right here. Your own entry door from the back bedroom. I like the fact there's very little carpet in here. Your only carpet you really have is right around the table booth. Less to clean up that way. You scare you a Swiffer wet jet and a broom and you're done. Still got the sawdust in the tub from the factory, folks. Like I said, they don't, anytime you look at a new camper right from the factory, they have sawdust in it from where they built it, and this one's still got it in the tub. So, brand new camper, folks. Never even been cleaned yet. Of course, we will clean it. It's part of our checkout. Dometic RV toilet, medicine cabinet, side bathroom. It's a great little camper right here, folks. It's a bargain price. I mean, you try to find a brand new 2720 BH anywhere else for $18,900, you're going to be looking for a long time, especially one with the power package and the Arctic package. Folks, this unit's $18,900. That's, of course, you know, and these new ones are different, folks. We'll go ahead and put water in it, plug it into power, check the fridge and the air, even though it's brand new. There's no issues there. So $18,900, that's checked out, ready to go with a factory warranty. Call us today. That's a haggle-free price, firm. I'm not taking any less. Doesn't matter if you're paying cash. Doesn't matter if you're financing. Doesn't matter if you're trading or a combination of the three. $18,900's the price, folks. Try to find one for less. Like I said, this is just an unusual opportunity that we ran across, helping another dealer out that was in some financial difficulty, which happens a lot with new dealers. You know, they buy all these new campers, they get in over their head, and, you know, and I try to help the new dealers out. You know, we've been in business 49 years, and, you know, and we're kind of old school about only spending our own money. We don't finance anything. We pay cash for everything we own. Well, our property's paid for. We got 170 used RVs out here with the titles in the office. Absolutely 100% paid for. So it doesn't cost us to let them sit, which they don't, because of the way we do business. And as long as we've been in business, folks, our overhead is 1/3 of what other dealers are. So when our overhead's lower, it's simple economics. The lower the overhead, the lower the prices. That's why our prices are the lowest on the internet. That's why we sell almost 600 units a year, and that's why we've been in business for 49 years, folks. That's a long time for any business, much less as a used RV dealer. We're actually one of the oldest, largest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealership in the country. It's still in operation today. And we're a family owned business, third generation now. We're not going anywhere, folks. We sell 1 to 4 units every day we're open for business. So, folks, you know, we don't have to, you know, we could, and don't get me wrong, folks, I could ask 22.9, 23.9, 24.9 for this camper and sell it just as quick and easy as 18.9, but that's not how we operate. We don't go by what everybody else is selling them for. We go by what we paid for it. We have a set markup, and that's why it's only 18.9. We get a good buy like this, we pass it along to the consumer. I mean, literally, folks, if you bought this thing brand new, paid 10% down, financed roughly about, these were about 28.9 new, in finance, paid 10% down, and by the time they added the fees, you've been right back up there to about 28.9. In a year's time, you'd still owe well over $25,000 on this camper, and it'd be a used camper. So here's you a chance. Even if you bought this thing new a year ago, you would still owe about 25 grand on it. Here's you a chance to buy it still new for 18.9. It's just doesn't pay to buy new, folks, and this is a used price on a new camper. It doesn't get any better than that. You know, I've always said before, you can't have your cake and eat it too. In this circumstance, you can. You can still get a brand new camper with a full warranty for a used price. And that's not an opportunity that you're going to find anywhere else. It may not be an opportunity that we ever have again. 18.9, haggle-free, firm, will trade. Financing is available with approved credit and minimum 10% down payment. This unit's going to sell quickly, folks. It's going on eBay. You know, check the prices of these 2720 BHs. You're going to be impressed, folks. And plus, these new dealers, they're going to tack on thousands of dollars of dock fees, prep fees, freight fees, acquisition fees, corporate fees, tag and title fees, and everything else you can think of, folks. And they're going to add that to the sales price, which is going to increase it by thousands. You don't have to worry about that here, folks. That 18.9's out the door. No extra fees. Plus sales tax, of course, if you're a Georgia resident, since we are the oldest licensed, bonded, and insured RV dealer in the entire state of Georgia and have been for several years. So that also, you know, that we do have to collect sales tax. But all out-of-state residents will pay your state sales tax rate, whatever that might be, when you tag and title this camper at your home, in your home state at your local DMV office, and we do give you a 45-day temporary tag. And folks, that price again is 18.9. You know, we don't haggle, folks, because that is such an antiquated, old style way of doing business. Now, if you want to haggle, folks, we'll price this thing 24.9. We'll spend 3 or 4 days with you getting the price down to what it is now. And if it makes you feel like you won, just to spend 3 or 4 days to get it down to 18.9, I'll be happy to do that. But that's not how we operate, folks. When you sell almost 600 units a year, we don't have commissioned salespeople, folks. I have 4 salary-based salespeople selling almost 600 units a year. They don't have time to go back and forth haggling. You know, each one of them at any given time is working several deals. I mean, these guys are lucky to get 1 day off a month. They're here 6 days a week. So for them, you know, like I said, we just don't have the time and don't have the need to haggle. I would rather put the lowest price on the internet on it. The lowest price that you can possibly find this 17 model is right here at Parkway RV Center. And then just forego the whole haggling phase. But like I said, if you're still old school, you want to haggle, we'll price this thing up 5 or 6 grand, and we'll spend the next 2 or 3 days haggling, folks, getting it down to 18.9 if that'll make you feel better. But it's going to have the same end result. So however you want to do it, folks, it's 18.9. We'll trade. Give us a call, 706-965-7929. It's a brand new camper, never used, never stayed in, never been titled, never been spent the night in, never been sold, folks, at least to an individual. It's just been from the Keystone factory to the new dealer to us, and us to you. That's it. Anyway, call us, email us. This is an opportunity you're probably not going to find anywhere else for this price. And you do get the factory warranty from Keystone. I've already checked into that. We've got that worked out with them. So you do get the factory warranty from Keystone. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, call us 706-965-7929. Like I said, folks, no commission salespeople, so you don't have to worry about sales pressure. You don't have to worry about games, gimmicks, trouble, drama like you do these other RV dealerships. Because like I was saying earlier, 4 RV salespeople selling 600 used RVs a year. For any of you that's ever been in sales, you know that's a heck of a lot on your plate. They don't have time for games, gimmicks, trouble, drama, going back and forth, all this junk, folks. Straightforward selling. It's $18.9. Doesn't matter if you've got to travel 2,000 miles to get here to buy it. The price is $18.9. Doesn't matter if you see it online or if you're here in person on a lot. The price is $18.9. Doesn't matter how you're paying for it. The price is $18.9. I don't care if you're paying $100 bills. Doesn't matter if you're financing. Doesn't matter if you're trading. It's $18.9, folks. Try to find one for less. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, call us, email us. sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Now, folks, again, going back to what I said earlier, 600 RVs a year for salespeople. They don't have a lot of time to sit behind a computer going back and forth on emails. I always tell people, and this is the truth, really, you can learn more in a 10-minute phone conversation with someone than you can an hour reading and writing emails back and forth. Time's money to my guys because they have several different deals they're working at the same time, so they don't have a lot of free time. So we always recommend you call. I'm not going to say we're not going to answer your emails, but it may be up to 48 hours before you get an email response, and during that 48 hours, and this happens every week, folks, somebody will probably call and buy this RV out from under you simply because they listened to my video and they called instead of emailed and got faster service. And it goes back to what I was saying about overhead, folks. I could hire more non-commissioned salespeople, but I have to pay them salary every week, and the more I hire, the higher my overhead gets. The higher the overhead, the higher the prices, and nobody wins when that happens. So it's the way we've been doing it for almost half a century. It works. No system's perfect. I know there's going to be some of you that don't like the way we do business, but for every one of you that doesn't like the way we operate, there's 10 of you that do like the way we operate. So we're pretty certain that we've got the majority on our side here. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to call and talk to us. We'll answer any questions you have. We'll go into more detail about our sales process. If you want to come get this camper, you can take it home the same day you pay for it. It's brand new. It's ready to go. We'll plug it up to power, give you a walkthrough demonstration so you know how to operate it, hook it to your vehicle, and you can take it home, saving thousands of dollars, folks. I mean, the camper I can't find a thing in the world wrong with it, folks. I can't find an imperfection anywhere, cosmetically or mechanically. I mean, it's a brand new 17 model, folks, never been sold. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, call us, email us. Make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube, folks. I've got a pretty good following on YouTube, and I'll give you some good information. I've been around these RVs for over 20 years myself personally. I own a Class A motorhome now. I've owned several motorhomes and campers too. Not much I haven't seen, folks. Be happy to give you advice. I'm not in sales. I don't do sales. I do the advertising, but I don't mind if you come here in person, shaking your hand, talking to you. If you've got a question or two, I don't mind answering it. But, I don't take phone calls, of course, because I'm too busy doing videos. But you can email me. I don't mind you emailing me, and I will email you back. It's bo@parkwayrvcenter.com. If you just want to ask my opinion about something or how a camper's made or what to do in the camper lifestyle, I mean, I've done it all, folks. I've owned every type you can think of. I've lived in RVs. But of course I don't now. But I've got a motor home. I don't live in mine now. I've got a home. But I've done a little bit of everything when it comes to RVs. I've worked on them since I was a kid. I do all my own service work. I've delivered these things all over the country, so I've got a pretty unique perspective that you're not going to get just talking to an RV salesperson that's never owned one or doesn't have much experience with RVs besides selling them. So, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have, get to meet you, get to know you. That's no problem, folks. I've got a lot of information in this old noggin of mine, so I'll be happy to share what I can. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, call us, email us. I look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.